Yo, what up? It's your boy, and y'all already know. As you can read on top, who do I want to be in Expendables 3? If they were to make one. Hopefully they do make one. Because number 2 was awesome, man. It was a great, great movie. I will be doing later on a movie review of it, so click over there. And hopefully this week or in these couple weeks, I'll try to do a really good skit. Probably ain't going to be the best skit you ever seen, but it's gonna be something different from my channel, so definitely click over there or over there. Bam. And I'm working on some stuff, but yeah, they brought in a lot of cast for Expendables 2. And before I start this, I want to give a huge shout out to my friend New Geo TA50, a great friend here on YouTube. Definitely go check out his channel. I'll put annotation right here. Bam. Great friend, and he made a video of the topic I wanted him to talk about, so I'll leave the video response to this video. Should definitely go check out his channel. But other than that, yeah, man, Chuck Norris, Arnold, bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Bruce Willis finally did some action. I mean, what's it called? Scott Adkins from Undisputed, my boy John Clark, bah, you know what I mean? They had Liam Hemsworth from Hunger Games and other movies he's done. And what else? Who else was there? The whole cast, man. I mean, am I missing anybody? Jet Li, of course, Sly, Dolph Lundgren, Jason Statham, Terry Crews, my boy. I mean, who else they had there? Am I forgetting anyone? I don't know the Asian girl's name, but I believe that's all. I believe I might be missing, but anyways, great movie. Like I said, I will be doing a movie review of it. I saw it like last week or 2 weeks ago. Great movie. But you're here to view who I want to be in Expendables 3, and I wrote a quick list. And yeah, all right. Like, there's a lot of rumors. A lot of rumors is Clint Eastwood, Harrison Ford, Nicolas Cage. As far as those 3 people, I'm gonna tell you this. All right, Nicolas Cage. I like his acting. A lot of people say he's a bad actor. He's a good actor. I respect him on a lot of work. A lot of people said they don't like him, but I like him. But as far as being in Expendables, my personal opinion, he shouldn't be in Expendables, man. He just doesn't fit with the whole testosterones, man. You know what I mean? He ain't, a really badass, in my opinion. But he's tight. But from my opinion, he just don't fit with the Expendables team or movie. So that's me. Harrison Ford, that would be a good one. You already know Indiana Jones. I mean, yeah, like New Geo said, he could play like an FBI agent. Clint Eastwood, I mean, that's the legend right there. I mean, he could probably do a song like Chuck Norris. I don't know, something like that. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. You know what I was thinking, man, when I was thinking of Clint Eastwood, if all the legends back then were still alive, is do like an ultimate cowboy movie, man. Like, you know how action Expendables, it'd be like something like that, like with John Wayne and Clint Eastwood and other cowboy legends. I mean, what else is there, man? I mean, there's other ones. I can't even think of none right now, but there's other ones like. Anyways, off track. I wrote a list down here. What's his name? Henry Cavill. Cavill. I believe that's how you pronounce it. A guy that was in Immortals, and he's gonna play in the new Superman Man of Steel movie. I think he'd be a great fit to Expendables, man. I mean, he's a newcomer. Of course, 80s and 90s. I respect that, you know what I mean? But they had Liam Hemsworth. And in my personal opinion, like, in the beginning, I was a little iffy about it. I was like, I don't know. Because, Miley Cyrus' boyfriend and all that. But I don't care, man. I don't care about that, man. I respect him as an actor, and I haven't really been a fan of his work I mean, haven't been really knowing his work. And after seeing the Hunger Games on Blu-ray that just came out, I was amazed, man. And I can't wait for the other Hunger Games. And he's a good actor, and it's sad that he kind of died in Expendables too, man, because he did good, man. He did good, in my opinion. That's my personal opinion. He did good, in my opinion. Anyways, who'd I say? Oh yeah, Henry Cavill, man. I think he'd be a great fit, a great fit. Like I said, he plays in the Immortals, and he's gonna play in the Superman, Man of Steel. Jackie Chan. I'll leave a link in the description. Video of him talking that he would have loved to be in Expendables 2, but because he has been filming other movies, he couldn't. But he said that he's free now, and if Sly were to call him up, he would accept it. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I mean, I know he's getting a little old, but you know what I mean, he is Jackie Chan. I wouldn't mind seeing it, man. At least, you know, Jet Li and all of them come up. I wouldn't mind seeing it. A lot in these interviews that I've been seeing, like Dolph Lundgren and some of these other people said, like Randy Couture, I believe that's how you know, Couture, I believe, Couture, whatever. Wesley Snipes, man, Blade. I mean, so much. I can go on and on other movies he did, but that just defines a badass right there. I mean, you have to put Wesley Snipes, man. I mean, if he done all that tax shit, get your ass into movies, man. You know, that's how you gonna rise up, and then maybe you pay your taxes. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my opinion. Wesley Snipes, badass. And if you ever seen this movie, I got this movie right here. It's called The Marksman. Ever seen this movie? I think it's a pretty tight movie. It's a, you know, direct to DVD, but man, he's fucking badass in this movie, man. Like I said, not the best, you know, big budget, but it's a pretty tight movie. A lot of people, this next one's probably maybe going a little controversy and you know, in the comments or dislike, you know what I mean, but in my opinion, Taylor Lautner, man, he said, whoa, vampires, werewolves, blah 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 blah. I respect the guy, man. I don't care about if you this, if you that, you know what I mean. I just care that you an actor and you do great performances, man. And you know, besides all that Twilight stuff, man, he is, you know, fit and all that shit. But man, he brings a background of martial arts, man. I don't know if you guys, you know, do your research or whatever, but man, he comes from a background of martial arts. From he was a kid, man, and you know, the first movie I think I saw him was Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and he's been in other movies, but Abduction, man, it just, a lot of people didn't like that movie. A lot of people thought it was trash, but I liked it, and I think it proves that he could maybe become the next Tom Cruise, in my opinion, man. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know, I'm gonna get some hate, but man, I think he's a good actor, and I wouldn't mind seeing him in Expendables 3. He'll bring that young, slight edge. You know what I mean? Kick a few ass. You know what I mean? Like, yo. No, I don't know. Let's see. Definitely, in my opinion, I just thought this up as soon as I wrote it down. Definitely, they should bring out Michael J. White. If you don't know who Michael J. White is, he's been in Universal Soldier: The Return. He's been in Blood and Bone. He's been in Undisputed 2. He's been in Black Dynamite. What else movies? He's been in other movies, man. Can't really think of none, but he's been in a lot of those movies. What I said, he's just such a badass, and another guy that is such a badass, man. I mean, this just comes from another background of martial arts, man. As far as the villain, yes, I agree with New GOTA 50, man. Definitely should put John Travolta, man. I was saying that actually, you know, hours after the movie came out. I mean, after came back home, and I was thinking, I was like, man, maybe John Travolta, because you know what I mean, that would be a excuse me, what's that movie, From Paris with Love, I believe it's called. Great villain, man. He plays a great villain, a great badass. Man, I don't know, I think John Travolta would be awesome, man. Another probably underrated villain in The Condemned, and what's that movie called, Smoking Aces. And he's in other movies, I believe. What's his name? Vinny Jones. He just got that little slight edge to him, a little craziness, man. But I think he'd be a perfect side partner, man. So Vinny Jones, Google these people if you want. I don't know. Off the bat, I was thinking maybe Kurt Russell. I mean, I don't know how old he is. Probably gonna have to put 50 pounds of makeup on him, look good. But man, Kurt Russell, man, he was tight back then, man. Another one that New Geo TA50 said that surprised me was Mel Gibson, and I started thinking more, and I was like, man, that could work because I think he's trying to make his comeback, man. Ever since what's that one movie, Edge of Darkness, man? Really, really great movie in my opinion. And I haven't really checked out that new movie, what was it called? Get the Gringo, I think, or something Gringo, I don't know. I was thinking maybe Charlie Sheen. I mean, when you're winning, you know what I mean? A lot of people, nah, man, he gonna kill it. But if you take him serious, if you put him in a serious situation, I think maybe it'd be tight, man. Maybe a little cameo or something. He was in Platoon. He was in these other movies. He was in, what was that one movie? Young Guns. So, man, he a badass still, man. And definitely, I was also thinking The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, man. I mean, this is a new cat in this decade, and he's been proving it, and I think he'd be a great, great fit, man. Great, great fit. And speaking of wrestling, I think another guy that's probably underrated on the, acting community is probably John Cena. It's prior, to his wrestling career, great career. Movies like The Marine, great, great movie. 12 rounds. That's practically it. That's practically it. But those are great, great movies, man. Maybe, if he came all prepared up, I wouldn't mind seeing him in that. And the last but not least that I can think of the top of my head is Gerard Butler, man. I mean, what was that one movie? Gamer and Law Abiding Citizen and a couple, 300, of course. Just plays total badass and just plays this guy that just messes you up, man. I mean, he'd be great with the weapons, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. That's about it. This is a pretty long video. But yeah, here's a question for you. I'll put it right here. Who do you want to see in Expendables 3, man? I mean, I don't know about you, but all what I said, I can think at the top of my head is what I said now. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. No. But anyways, yeah. Tell me what you guys, who do you want to see in Expendables 3 if hopefully they make one. And yeah, man, I'm just Arnold. Yeah, I think I said, yeah, Arnold. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, man. If you guys could think of any 80s, 90s, maybe today's badasses, put on the comments below. Like I said, who do you want in Expendables 3? And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, shout out to New Geo Tay 50. Other than that, guys, see you on the next one. Yeah.